All right, here we go. So I want to talk to you guys today about branding, okay? This is a brand deck. It is a deck of cards that asks you who you are. Who are you? What are you all about? And why am I bringing this up? Because I'm a fitness trainer and I own a fitness business and I'm in the fitness industry and I'm trying to be more relevant in the fitness space, only to a degree. And what I want to talk to you about is thinking about yourself in how do you fit in with what you're trying to do, or what are you doing that's branding yourself and putting yourself out into the world that is going to build your resume in the future. Meaning we don't know what's happening. I'm talking about this is total fitness. This is my angle. I'm talking about total fitness, right? Industries are dying. Music, film, things are being disrupted, car services. That's all been there, done that. I mean, that's happened. It's over, You don't, out here in New York, it's cab, Uber, Via, Lyft. There's a ton of people that are operating businesses in a way that's different than they were in the past. And if you sit at an office behind a desk and you move data or you push papers or whatever you do, or you make sales or you coordinate different elements, whatever you're doing at your job, it could be eliminated potentially. There are people hard at work to try to autonomize everything. Autonomize everything. They're trying to basically make things so that a computer can replace you. Now, that isn't necessarily going to mean that there won't be any jobs. From what I understand, the advent of Amazon has created way more jobs than it destroyed, even if you just look at it from the people that are going around and delivering packages. I mean, there are thousands of people employed moving these packages to and fro. So not that you want to become a professional package mover, but the thing is you should be considering who you are and what you're all about. And in this deck of cards, you have, there's like a little game. It's kind of like you are not, there's a category like you are, and then another one says you are not, and then there's like a maybe, you are torn. But basically, the rest of these cards are asking you, are you laid back or are you aggressive? And these are the questions you need to ask yourself if you're trying to make a larger impact in the world. That's really what it comes down to. So is it branding? Sure. Is it branding? But we're branding ourselves every moment of the day. That's what I'm trying to say. So if you haven't thought about how you're branding yourself or how you're getting your message across, you may be frustrated as to the way you're being received. You post something on social media, does it get likes or doesn't it get likes? Maybe isn't as important as, are you making the statements that you want to make? Are you, living and breathing the change that you want to see in the world, right? We just had a conversation today about why are we making phone calls to people to try to get them to come in? We want them to come in and we want them to be part of what we do here. And if you're watching this, of course, the ideal thing would be you watch this video, you click a link down in the bottom, you fill out an application, and then you come in and you train with us, and you spend hundreds of hours training with us over the next few years. But that's not necessarily why we're doing what we're doing. What we do is we want to help people, and we want to help as many people as possible, right? So that's why I'm talking to you about your branding, because you may not need fitness training right now. You might need advice on how to communicate or how to get your message across so that more people get behind you and more people follow along with what you're doing. And this post is specifically about that, because it's something that I've worked on and struggled with for years and years and years. That brand deck I've probably had for 4 or 5 years. And the thing is you go through the brand deck, and I'm pretty sure it's like branddeck.com. And if I am on top of my game, I'll put it in the comments. But again, I just want to get this out. Consider that you have this brief moment in time to be alive and to participate in life while you have your youth, while you have your vitality, while you have your mind. What are you doing with that time? If you're stuck doing something you don't want to do, then you need to start trying to be the change that you want to see in the world. We've heard that quote a zillion times. Who do you stand? What do you stand for? Get yourself a brand deck, check it out, see where the cards fall, so to speak, and then decide how you're going to get that message across. So I can tell you that this message comes from me wanting to be not only relentless in getting our message out, I want to be accurate and say, check out this brand deck because it's going to help you out, but I also want to be humble and say, you know, I've gotten to where I am because I've worked consistently for a very long time, and I really do give a shit and I care. And sometimes that doesn't come through. Anyway, I just want to put that up here in perpetuity. It's on the internet. And if you watch this, I love you and I send you the best wishes.